Alright, welcome back to episode 28 of Iluvspidrs' Minecraft Nightmare. And this episode is going to be a real nightmare. Why, you ask? Because I have to go down into that abandoned mine shaft to get minecart tracks, so... You know how that always goes for me. Thankfully this grinder's working pretty well. I'm getting lots and lots of arrows out of it. So, that's 39, and I actually set up a chest here to store them. All the drops I get out of the skeletons. Since I do have the tornado mod installed, I put up a siren here, and I also put like a little roof over this thing just to protect it a little bit more. I don't think tornadoes can rip up the cobblestone, but they can rip up the glass, unfortunately. So most of this, if a tornado were to come through, could be easily replaced. I could stand to, get more redstone, because I'm sure that wouldn't survive a direct hit by a tornado. And I'm waiting for those drops to come on over, so I think I'm good. So I think I'm going to sleep in this bed over here just to pass the night, and I'm going to build some ladders that go back down to the mine shaft. And the reason I put this bed here and slept in it is it actually started to thunderstorm. Right after I stopped recording last episode. Sorry, I had to adjust my headset there. But yeah, it started to thunderstorm. I'm like, oh crap, I just finished this. I don't want a tornado to come along now. So I slept in the bed, just to clear out the weather. I think right here is the lid. So actually, I can probably just dig myself down here, since I know what's right below me. So hopefully I get this thing before it spawns anything. It looks like I did. Good job, I love spiders. I wonder what this could be. Come on, zombie. I have a diamond sword, you only have an iron one. I know I haven't been in this part of the mine shaft yet. Every time I find one of these, there's always like a spawner next to it. And I thought I heard cave spider spawners somewhere back that way too. I'll take that crap. No! Crap! No! Crap! Ah! No! Crap! Alright, I managed to kill the spawner. God damn it! I'm shut away from... Oh my god, is there another spawner in here? I am sandwiched between two cave spider spawners. Can I just find a way to suck more? Oh wait, I should keep my mouth shut because I might live spiders and I probably will find a way to suck more. Oh, come on! Alright, I think Minecraft officially hates me. Oh, man. I hope I never have a cave run like that again. I'm serious. That was bad even for me. Now that was actually about an hour 45 minutes worth of play, just condensed down to a montage, so I didn't actually hit 28 spawners in 4 minutes. I can't even do that. And I think a lot of the reason why I had so many spawners, I found like 5 different boss rooms in this mine shaft, which means this is like 5 mine shafts generated on top of each other. And I think it extended about 200 blocks that way when the mine shaft finally ended. This is just a gigantic mine shaft complex right in here, and it's thunderstorming, so I really hope I don't get a tornado. I don't know how far I am from Fort Ripoff. I wasn't able to pick up all of the stuff from the dungeon chests. I just simply could not fit it in my inventory. And the reason I have some watermelons is I actually had to stop and plant some watermelon seeds so I could have a food source. You know, that's how exhausting that fighting all those spawners was. I actually burned through one whole diamond sword and I had to craft myself another one. So this is actually a brand new diamond sword that you see right here. And the dungeons that I found, I left a lot of the loot in the chests, but I did write down their coordinates, so I'll easily be able to go back to them, even if I have to go somewhere and just dig down until I find them. I'll still be able to find that stuff. Now, I haven't really picked up any loot yet, because I was just busy clearing this out and lighting it up for now. And I really wish that slime would shut up. So my only goal for the first pass through here is just to light it up, make sure no mobs kill me, and make sure I have a nice secure way out when I do start to pick up these minecart rails. Because you know how my luck is, I'll get like a ton of stuff all together, and then I'll end up dying and losing it all and not being able to retrieve it, and I didn't want that to happen this time. I mean, I even passed up diamonds. Except for, you know, ones that I found in mine shaft chests, which I did take a couple of those just to make myself another sword. So. And I think I'm not too far from that triple cave spider spawner, because the coordinates of that were like 3761 and 136. So, pretty much if I head in this direction and dig, I'll get right into it. And I know that the triple cave spider spawner is actually fairly close to where Fort Ripoff is, so if I get to the triple cave spider spawner, and I cleared out a big room in there, and I'll actually pretty much know where to go to get out of here, so I think I'm going to dig this way. That's why I did periodic coordinate checks. So I think I'm going to do that. I really hope I don't get a tornado. I guess I'll know if my siren goes off. It just started to thunderstorm, and please say I'd cleared... Oh, there's some mine shaft in here I didn't clear out yet. I really don't want to up this to 30 spawners. And those 28 spawners you saw in the video don't include the 2 that you saw in the original video. Back when I first came down here, I already cleared out a skeleton dungeon and a cave spider spawner. This does not include those. But yeah, see, this is like several mine shafts just generated right on top of each other. It's ridiculous. I don't think I've ever found a mine shaft this convoluted and scary. Now, I do have very good news. Apparently, I've been there before. And it's about the Sparks Tweaks mod. The 1.4.5 update for the Sparks Tweaks mod is actually going to cut cave spider spawners in half. I am thrilled about that, and you probably know why. I've already went and installed it. It's just this. It didn't help this mine shaft too much because it was already generated, and the cave spider spawners were already there. But it will work for any new land that I generate, which is going to be awesome. So any future mine shafts I found in newly generated territory won't have as many cave spider spawners. So I might only find 10 instead of 20. I wonder what my wall of horribleness is going to say when I update it. Achoo! Sorry. That was just me sneezing. Achoo! Sorry again. See, I'm really wondering what my wall of horribleness is going to say when I get back and update it. I'll have to do a video review. I think the last time I updated it was before I even took out that first mine shaft, the one that I died in with 39 diamonds. I think I updated that before that, so I have a crap load of updating to do. Why am I going through here? This sounds like an area I've already been in. That might just be a stray skeleton. I can deal with a stray monster here or there as long as I've taken out most of the cave spider spawners and ensured that I'm fairly safe in here. I think I'll be good. Starting to hear the slime again. Yeah, let me get oriented as to where I'm going here. My Y coordinate is right, so that won't be a problem. Apparently I've been through this area before, so I should be getting pretty close to the triple cave spider spawner. Here's one of the boss rooms I found. There were several. The boss room that was actually near where I was before had water in it, so I'll recognize it if I see it. It's like this up so creeper doesn't spawn behind me. Now, if my calculations are right, if I dig straight this way, I'll hit the triple cave spider spawner in no time. Should be about 20 blocks away from here. There it is. There's the first spawner, here's the second spawner, and there's the third spawner. So, if I go out from here, I should be able to find where the boss room is. Here's one of my watermelon farms that I had in this mine shaft, just to keep myself alive for a little bit longer, because I was running out of bread at one point. Fighting all the monsters, it really works up a lot of hunger. This is one of the watermelon farms I had down here. I think I'm going to leave it, because I am going to come back down here and pick up the resources. I think... I remember I cut through a spawner this way. I think this was spawner 14, yep. I just left it here as a landmark. This is actually the boss room that's not too far from Fort Ripoff. I plugged up the water fountains that were in here. There's still some unlit mine shaft. I'll just have to contend with that later. Yep, there's a zombie dungeon that I found. That's a lot of skeletons. I really hope I didn't miss a spawner. And I believe this way was actually pretty close to where I came from. I should be pretty close to that ravine. Yep, here's the ravine. There's actually the first cave spider spawner I took out in the skeleton dungeon. Was right across from it. I think somewhere up in this area. And I can't believe I missed all this mine shaft. I forgot to light up. So somewhere in this area was actually Fort Ripoff, the entrance to Fort Ripoff. Or the staircase that leads up to Fort Ripoff. And there's still more mine shaft I gotta light up in here. I got the majority done. Eat some watermelon slices. Hello, skeleton dungeon that I already did, so I've actually found 30 spawners down in this thing. Apparently I took all the loot out of that already. I just gotta find the entrance to Fort Ripoff. It was down one of these corridors. Might have been down this one, I'm not sure. Anyway, I can always staircase it up if I have to. Some emeralds I missed. Oh, yep, I came through this way. This is probably the way I... Yep. This is the first cave spider spawner right here. It's taken out. Yep, and there's Fort Ripoff up there. I hope it's still there. Alright, Fort Ripoff is still here, so it must not have had a tornado. I think I'm going to drop off my stuff here. Seems like the grinder's still working because I hear skeletons spawning, which is good. Let's go ahead and store these in here, since these belong in here anyway. I got a couple records out of some dungeons. And I think in 1.4.5 some new records are available, which is going to be really cool. I think if you kill a creeper, you can get that broken up one. I'm going to have to make a double chest here. I have 3 compasses just from dungeons. The bread I'm going to keep. I think I'm going to do some inventory management, and I'll be right back. Alright, my farm down here by the lake here is doing pretty well, so I went ahead and harvested a bunch of that. I had a whole bunch of watermelons to harvest, so I have like 59 of those now. My wheat's not doing too bad either, so when I go back down the mine shaft, start collecting the rails and the ores, I'll have plenty of food. I'm going to take some seeds down with me too, just in case I gotta grow some food. So I think I'll do that. And I'm not going to take a lot of inventory down with me, because mostly I'm going to be picking up ores and minecart tracks. I'll probably do a lot of that off camera, because it won't be anything too terribly exciting. Let me go ahead and put these away. pretty much organize my chest here. Put all my raw materials up here, foodstuffs in here, ores down here, and so on. I do get some iron cooking, which I'm going to take with me. That way if I have to make myself any more armor. Yeah, this is starting to get a little bit sad. And the chain helmet actually came out of a dungeon. I didn't have a helmet, so I just took it out of the dungeon and put it on. It looks kind of funny. It looks like one of those old lady plastic things that you see them wearing in the rain. You know how old women wear that plastic over their hair? Kind of looks like one of those. At least that's what it reminds me of. Alright, grinder continues to work here. I already have a whole stack of arrows in my bar. And the reason I got a glass bottle in my bar is back in my montage for Spawner 26. I actually found a potion of regeneration in a dungeon and took it with me. And when I got to one of the cave spider spawners, I decided to drink the potion of regeneration. It actually worked pretty well. So if I find more of those, I'm definitely going to keep them for that purpose. And my pick's about to die, but I think I have another one, so. And when I drank that potion of regeneration in the cave spider spawner, it actually canceled out the poison that they were giving to me. I mean, yeah, I was getting poison, but I was getting regeneration at the same time. So it pretty much canceled out the poison. It actually worked pretty well. I was actually able to take out that spawner without a sweat. But anyway, we're tunneling back down here. Let me check the coordinates. Let me go ahead and write these down real quick. That way I'll know which coordinates to come back to, and I do come back here. Z is about 45. Alright, I have those written down. So, that way I'll have some sense of direction which way to come back. And when I do find the dungeons, I'll bring it back in to just show you the loot that I got. I know people like to see that. It is a nice mod. So yeah, I'll cut off the recording here. This is probably going to be quite a bit of work, unfortunately. You know, just picking up all these rails. So I'll go ahead and start with that.